reason why L comes first in LGBT. Let me tell you why.
I like the way you do it.
So, during the 1950s through 60s, they were attempting to advise a bird's language for homosexual people. Male and female were negotiating their queerness in public or private, but everyone was lumped together, not knowing who's who. Now, during the 1950s, gay men were actually extremely misogynistic towards lesbians because of their little body parts. It was causing problems for both ends. So, in the late 1970s, gays and lesbians decided to break into their own organization and create their own vocabulary to describe each other. So homosexual men were like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do that. You know what? We'll call it the GLBT. The GLBT. The GLBT. Now ain't that about a bitch? What y'all being messy for? Anyway, gay men believe that lesbians should come in second in this GLBT movement. Many people were actually outraged about this because people felt that lesbians should be known and not ignored. So gays and lesbians continue to strike each other. Now, because of the GLBT right movement, it was more focused on cisgender gay men. Initially, there was a lack of representation for lesbians, bisexuals, and transgender people. But this changed during the AIDS crisis during the 1980s and 1990s. A vast number of gay men were suffering from AIDS while being disregarded by families, society, healthcare institutions, and by the federal government. So gay men were being dismissed by hospitals because people didn't want anything to do with them. People were too afraid to touch them because they had no aware of this disease. So the best approach was to send them out to the streets on their own while also sick. Also during this time, majority of the nurses were either lesbians or female, and they felt horrible seeing gay men be sick, and they did not want to forsake them because they knew most of these gay men didn't have families to go to. So lesbians would take care of them. They would either transport them to their house or the hospital where they worked. There, they fed them, bathed them, and actually took care of them until they died. Now, the lesbian population was greater, but not completely affected by AIDS. So they banded together to become caregivers or nurses for gay sick men. Now, lesbians even worried themselves that if they take care of gay men, that they might be sick. But they were like, you know what? Nevertheless, we're gonna do it anyway. Now, in 1983, a law passed prohibiting MSM, meaning men who have sex with men. Now, that law was basically stating that gay and bisexual men cannot actually donate blood. The reason why is because they believe that bisexual men and gay men's blood was actually unsafe to use. However, gay men knew that lesbians have done a lot for them and should not be ranked as second because lesbians are the glue and core of the community and they should be desired and remembered for what they have done for gay men. Which is why gay men agreed to change GLBT to make the L come first in LGBT. Now that is the story of why L comes first in LGBT, which I find amazing. I mean, lesbians, we are the best. Yeah, you're gonna be a proud lesbian, okay? That's all I gotta say. I mean, I kind of find this story very, very cool. The fact that, you know, lesbians done this. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out of here because I'm gonna look up some more lesbian history stuff. Yeah. Bye. Hey, listen, all right? Come on, like, subscribe, and hit that damn notification. Come on, what you doing, all right? Whether you find me funny or not funny. I'm not really funny, but you can't tell me I'm not entertaining.